Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Champagne. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and become a member of the family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're a member of my channel, thank you so much for continuing on this journey with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So today we're going to be doing our Randomizer Wednesday, where we have 12 different savings challenges and we let the 12-sided die tell us which challenge we are going to put money into. But before we get started, how are you guys doing? How is your week treating you? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing beginning of your week. We are halfway to the weekend, you guys, so we all need to hold on together. Let's count the money. So we have 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 1, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. But yes, hopefully you guys are having an amazing week. My week is going by rather well. Let me knock on wood. Hopefully, you know, it continues to go that way. But yeah, I have been up to my eyeballs with Etsy orders, which I appreciate you guys so very much. As we're filming for Wednesday. Wednesday is the last day of my Black Friday sale. So if you're interested, head on over there to pick up the extra challenges that you could get. But let's get into this. So let's roll the 12-sided die to get started. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yes. Okay, so we're going to start at number 8. So let's see what that is. That is our little penguins from Reynolds Budgets. This is for my mini millionaires. So let's just go right here. So that's going to be 5. Let's get all that off. Ooh, that was a nice scratch. Okay, so 5 going in here to start us off. Next is going to be a 6 because the line is at the bottom. So that is going to be our cutest year-long box savings challenge. This is from Wren. We're just going to go right on the top. So that is going to be, I think, is that May, you guys? I believe that's Mother's Day. So yes, it's right here. So we have the flowers or we have the card for mom. And obviously I took the wrong one there. So let's do, let's do the flowers up here. We're just going to keep it safe. We'll do the flowers and we'll save $3 for that. But I do need to cross off the 3 here. All right. And then this one is going to go back in, but let me get the 3 before I forget. So 1, 2, and 3 going into here. All right, that is from Wren over at Mischief Managed Budgets or Mischief Budgets on Etsy. It's a digital download. And then next we're going to come back up to number 4. So let's see, that's going to be this one right here. This is a scratch and roll. This is from Budgeting with Lysandra. You'll always be my best tea, which is so cute. So let's do this one here. So that's going to be $5 going into this one. All right, next is going to be 11, so all the way to the back. That's going to be one of my savings challenges. This was actually a freebie for my members, and I didn't like the way the scratchers looked, so I kept it. So let's see, so that's 10. Whew. I don't know if I like myself right now, but so $10 going into here. All right, and then let's see. Oh, okay, I do like myself. I do. Let's see, 5. That is more like it. I don't know how much this one is because I didn't put the amount on there, so it is going to be a mystery for you and I. All right, whoa. So that's another 5. So let's see, we're going to go next. So we're going to come all the way back up to the front. That is going to be our Christmas movies box challenge. But we are working on the front right here. Let's see. So I need another die. So let me get that. Excuse my reach. So we're going to have purple along the top, white along the bottom. So we're going to go 4 and 3, which is going to be the glasses. And those are worth $3. So let's mark off the glasses there. So 1, 2, and 3. And I'm sure this box challenge will not be done before Christmas unless I throw a lot more money to it, but it is okay if we don't finish it by Christmas. Next is going to be back to number 11. So let's come all the way back here. And let's just go right here. So that's going to be $7 more going into here. All right, so 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to come up 1 to 10. This is The Life of a Pig. This is a mini savings challenge book from Marlene over at Snowgarner 307. And we are working on this one back here. I can find it. Right here we have 2 more, and then we'll be finished with this one. And once we finish it, it'll go into the randomizer, and that will tell us which sinking fund it's going to go into. So let's see. Did I say 4? So 1, 2, 3, and 4 going into here. All right, so up to number 2. Grow as you go. Ooh-wee. Okay. Let me count. Okay, we have enough just in case. All right, so we're going to roll this 12-sided die, and that's going to tell us what section. This is from Budget with Carly. There's 12 different sections, and if the section is completed, there is a bonus that you have to pay. And so some of these are completed, and the bonus is rather spicy. So let's see what we're going to get. Oh. All right, so 5, and I can't remember which ones are done. So as you can see, 4 is done, and look at that bonus. Whew. 5 is done, and look at that, you guys. The bonus is not so spicy. So we're going to put a mark right there because that lets us know that we put a bonus in here. So we're just going to slide this in here, and this is for my son's wedding, and the way I'm doing it is I'm assuming you play it all. When you complete a section, then you do the bonus. Once everything's done with the bonuses, then the book is done. The way I'm doing is I'm going to keep playing until every section is completed. And then whatever sections are completed, I'm just going to pay the bonus every single time. So you could say 450 plus. So I'm going to be well over that plus, which again, it's going towards my son's wedding. So I am happy with that, but does not mean that those spicy numbers don't give me heart palpitations. So we're going to go back to You Are Enough. I just think this is so beautiful. Let's see. So that's going to be 3. So let's mark this off. I'm just going to make a little pile of mess over here. So let's see, let's put 2 back, and then we'll just take a 5. We're going to go back up to number 6, and that's going to be the cutest year-long box challenge, which I put over here. And let's see, we're going to be going to February, so we're going to do either the heart or the teddy bear. Let's do the teddy bear and knock out that higher number. So we'll mark out that 5. We'll put the 5 in. All right, so there's that. This one is just going to go right back into the pile towards the bottom. All right, next we're going to go up to 5. That is the No Place Like Home. This challenge binder is from Wren and myself, and I have been using it to put more money towards debt. Let's see here. We are all the way in the back. So we have the 6s, and then we have some bigger numbers in our brick. So we have 9 and 8. Let's see what we have. Okay, let's knock out that 9, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that we could be done, closer to being done with this one. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is going to go into here. So that is done with that one. So we'll put that there. Whoops. All right. And then the line is on the bottom. So that's going to be 9. So let's shoot back here to 9. Ooh, I was hoping we were going to land on this one. This is the Home Alone challenge from Steph over at Budget with Steph. No, Steph's on a Budget. Sorry. So we have the game board. If we land on an icon, then we are going to save one of the two numbers. So we're going to do the 6-sided die. We stopped right here because that's where the line is. And let's see. So we're going to go 3. So let's finish that one off. So 1, 2, and 3. So that's going to be the fire extinguisher. So we're going to do 7 or 4. So let's do the 7, 5, 6, and 7. And we'll knock out that 7 there. All right. Those are so fun. Next is going to be 7. So let's go up here to 7. This is from Candy over at Stuff and Budget. It was one of my freebies from her membership. Let's see. So that's going to be 5 going in here. All right. So we'll put that in there. Next is 5. Speaking of. Oh, okay. It was fine the first time, but let's just knock out this 8, you guys. We'll be done with the brick challenge, and then all we have left are the 6s in the back, and then we will be able to call this one done. But if you're interested in that challenge, that is in Wren over at Mischief Budget's Etsy shop. So we have 5, 6, 7, and 8, of course, getting low on 1. So let me buy back some of these ones here. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going in here, and we'll take a 5. Okay. Sounds good. Well, come on now. I really want to cheat, you guys. But I am going to let the dice tell us where we're going to go. So we're going to knock out this 6 so Det can get another $6 because it's not like it's not getting enough money from me. So, but it's fine. It's for a good reason, you guys. All right, so we're going to jump back to 9. That is going to be our challenge from Marlene over at Snowgarner 307. This is a freebie from her membership as well. And let's see, that's going to be 7. So we have 5, 6, and 7, and we're down to $3. So hopefully we don't have an IOU. Of course, my horse. So let's go ahead and finish out this beautiful binder that I absolutely love. I cannot wait to start my next one, but we are going to finish off this 6 right here, which will officially close out this binder. I know what you're saying, Champagne, you only have $3. Yes, you are right, but I have a little baggie over here that has another $3, so I can finish this out. So we're going to put this 3 in here. We're going to call this one done, and I just dropped some money. Hold on. I don't know what bill it was, but I do need it, so hold on one second. Yep, I needed it. It was a 5. I needed that. Excuse my squeaky chair. Okay, so we'll come back to here because we know that's going to be dead. So our Christmas movie box got some money. Grow As You Go got some money. We did not put money into the 50 envelope savings challenge prepper. Our scratch roll and save got $5. So let's see. So we now have 7 in here. And then Det, let's see what it got. Probably most of our little change today. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. There was nothing else in there. I'm going to put this to the side. Cutest year-long box got some money. Our Thanksgiving got some money. It got $5. So let's see what we're at. In total, we have 25, 32, and 33. All right. And then the Mini Millionaires, I got 5. If you're not familiar with who those are my nieces and nephews that I save up for. So we have 10, 15, 17, and 19. I'm just putting it out there in the universe. They will be millionaires. All right. And then Home Alone got 7 today. Such a cute challenge. And this is available on her coffee shop. I don't know if it's a freebie or if it's part of her Ko-fi membership, but I know that's where I got it. So we have 5, 10, 12, 13, and 14 going into here. All right. Marlene got 4. So this page that we're working on now has 20, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. Once that page is done, we'll use the randomizer to tell us where that money's going to go. You Are Not Enough, which was a member freebie on my YouTube memberships, got 10, 15, 20, and 25. Oh my goodness. All right. And then Marlene's challenge got a 7 today. So let's see where we're at with that. So far we have 20, 45, 47, 49, 50, and 51. And there was some, you know, pluses, extra things, little doodads to do. So, all right, so this is done. So I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to clean up my little pile over here. And then let's bring this out and see how much actually went to debt from this binder. Everybody's going to have a different amount because there's roll and saves and things like that. So let's put this in here. So this book saved me, or rather had money going to debt, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 32, 33, and 34. $934 from this debt, playing it week by week when the randomizer hit it. Granted, I have been using this all year, but there's so many different challenges. I was not getting tired of it. I'm just getting tired of paying off debt, you guys. That's the problem. So 900 and what I say, 934, something like that. Either way, that is an amazing amount. So that one is done. Oh, what are we going to put in its place since we're finished with it? Let me see here. Do I want to do Silly Goose on the Loose? Or do I want to start the first aid prepper challenge? Let's start this first aid prepper challenge. This actually goes along with the medical savings challenge binder for Wren and myself. So the goal is $2,000. I want to save extra for my medical. And so we already started saving. I need, of course, get an envelope. Yours does come with an envelope. And so I'm just using the prepper to knock off these bigger numbers, like there's 40s, there's 45s, and then the smaller numbers, so it doesn't seem as daunting. I do not have a time frame of when this needs to be done, so I'm not really concerned about doing it fast. So I will have a prepper in here. I will eventually put a prepper either in my mini Mondays or another thing that I'm going to be doing. But we are going to put this in here because I thoroughly enjoy the randomizer and using savings challenges to save money. It just makes it so much funner and so much easier and less daunting. All right, so let's put that in there. We're going to finish another challenge and then we can play the Silly Goose one. But that's it. That's all I have, you guys. I thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope and pray that you have the most blessed rest of your week. Be good to yourself, be good to others, and as always, see you next time. Bye.